Hi and welcome to the channel. I just thought I'd talk today about management of time and your energy and your energy management in life. And as I've got older, I've really focused on that, especially when it comes to all things from work, in your relationships, even with friendships, and your hobbies and your passions and what you want to develop in life. And the best way I look at it is like when I was younger, I used to play the game like Tekken, or you might know Mortal Kombat and things like that. And for every hit you take, you lose part of your health bar, and it's a bit like that in life with our energy. And if you're taking too many hits in your energy in certain aspects or any aspect of your life, you need to calibrate it and say, is this really worth my energy? So for me, for example, I set my schedule up on a Sunday. Once I'm focused, once you've been back from church, I'm centered. I write out, what am I eating this week? I have it all planned out. I know what I'm having. I've got better at that in the last few months, especially like my workouts. I don't have to think about if I'm running on a Monday, because it's already down. I'm running Monday. Am I swimming Wednesday? Maybe. No, I don't need to think about maybe. It's written down. That's what I'm doing. When I'm doing my strength sessions, I already know. So it's one less thing I have to think about in the process. Because every week and every day you have a limited amount of energy and what you're going to spend it on. So for example, me at work, I used to give 10 out of 10 at work. I had to do my best and stuff. But then when you look round and you see what you've got round you, and I think to myself, my 10 out of 10 is worth 2 of someone else sometimes, especially with some of the people I work with. So what's the point? So my energy levels now at work are a 7. I can do 7 and still perform to a high level and still outperform people around me. Not everyone, there's some good people I work with obviously, but yeah, I can get by. So my mental energy I'm at is a 7 now. Like my diet is locked in, so that needs to be a 9 out of 10. I forgive myself, I make little mistakes, or I fancy a little oasis or something, you know what I mean? I'll have it. But yeah, it's solid. My exercise, solid 9 out of 10. I'm not gonna have a go at myself if I can't get a 5-mile run in. I can only run 4 mile. I forgive myself for that. You know what I mean? I'm not training to run the London Marathon or anything anytime soon. So that's what you got to do. Your personal relationships. There's a lot of people out there at the minute who are so hung up on women, especially young men out there. And I think to myself, you're giving too much away too early. So if she's giving you 3% back, 3 out of 10, why are you giving her 10? Have you got nothing going on in your life? Match the energy, match the flow. If you're not her priority, then you know what I mean? Why, if she's not your priority, why are you making her your 100% priority? Don't do it. You've got stuff going on in your own life. Things change, plans change. There's too many young men out there at the minute who are just fascinated and doing all these things and going, oh, maybe if I do this and say that, maybe I can get her to like you. No, bro, she just doesn't like you. Or things going on. And be okay with not being liked by everyone. Be okay with not having that one girl who you've got a massive crush on. Be all of you. Do you know what I mean? It's life. But it's the same in anything. Your friendships. If you're not giving anything back into your friendships, don't expect that friend to be giving 100% to you. So that's what I'm saying. Your energy is important, and you've only got so much. So use it wisely. Take a break too. sometimes I just get rid of all my technology. I've not watched my TV now in over, I don't even know, well over a month. Don't even know if it works or not. I don't play on my game system anymore. I spend massive time reading. At the minute I've got 7 books. I put a lot of energy into reading and expanding my knowledge, you know. And people say to me, how can you read so many books at the same time? And I think to myself, because it changes. Like, if I'm starting to get bored or something not quite, you know, it's not sticking the information, then I put that down. But then if I pick my other book up, I'm re-engaged into the topic. And I think that's some of the most important thing. It's too many young people at the minute, and anyone, well, just getting hyper focused. They look at the phones, like, got 8 hours logged on watching YouTube and TikTok and all this nonsense. I don't do social media. There's a reason behind it. It's a poison. But like, people who get addicted to gambling and stuff, they go to these places. Like, I don't know anyone who's addicted to poker, because it's a long format game. You sat down and stuff like that. But maybe addicted to gambling. But probably is people. But I know people are addicted to bandits, like quick thrill. These things are set up, these apps are set up for you to be addicted, to scroll and doom scroll to the next bit and the next bit and keep going and hook you in. Like, phones are the same. Put them down, go for a walk, ignore your phone. The world's still going to be there when you come back to it in a few hours' time. Yeah? And that's just my advice for Sunday, to be fair. Well, I'm sat in the garden.